In January 2018, US President Donald Trump referred to African nations as shithole countries. Shocking? Yes. Surprising? No. The Western narrative of Africa has always been riddled with negative stereotypes. Trump's comment, rooted in insidious racism, merely landed on the most extreme end of the spectrum. But 1 month later, Africans, Black people everywhere, and audiences all over the world were introduced to Wakanda, the fictional African country untouched by colonialism. It's a dreamy paradise shaped by the gifts of primeval spirits, Afrofuturism, and harmony between environment and technology. Wakanda is the home of the Black Panther, Marvel's first Black superhero. It is utopia, but even utopia deals with disruptions. Black Panther, starring the late great Chadwick Boseman in the leading role, is a film about, among many other things, resilience. Something every Black person in Africa and everywhere else can say a thing or two about. In addition to its immediate relatability, its other triumph is aesthetic. Wakanda is all magnificence, a place designed to awe, with tangible inspiration taken from across Africa. In an Architectural Digest feature, researcher Sam Williams breaks down how the fictional country is inspired by the urban terrain of Nairobi, Kenya, the cityscape of Johannesburg, South Africa, and the definitive mountains of Lesotho, the southern African country Trump recently said no one had ever heard of. Williams also noted how standalone pieces of the production design reflected rural Tata houses, pre-colonial Zulu communal settings, mosques commissioned in the 13th century, markings on houses in the northern Nigerian city of Kano, and other noticeable elements. The colorful aesthetic of Black Panther is vivid in its costume choices and general appearances, drawing from a wide range of cultures for sartorial inspiration, gorgeous accessories, body markings, and even masks. The characters in Black Panther seem to represent people from various parts of the African continent. Nigerian designer Wale Oyejide said to OkayAfrica, citing the presence of accessories from Maasai culture, Basutu blanket, and kente cloth from Ghana. Featuring an almost all-Black cast, including Lupita Nyong'o, Denai Guerrera, Michael B. Jordan, Letitia Wright, Daniel Kaluuya, and Winston Duke, Black Panther is an elevated level of representation. Accents are everywhere, and they're mostly well executed. isiXhosa is the official language of Wakanda, thanks to John and Atandwa Kani, the father-son duo that portrayed the deceased King T'Chaka. Forrest Whitaker brings back his Ugandan accent from The Last King of Scotland, and Duke's Mbaku leans Nigerian evil. The film's dedication to authenticity also extended to the music. The Kendrick Lamar-produced soundtrack featured South African artists Babes Wodumo, Sjava, Eugene Blackrock, and Saudi. The soundtrack for the 2022 sequel expanded the sonic vision further, with music from Nigerian stars like Thames, Rema, Burna Boy, CK, and Fireboy DML, as well as more South African acts like Durban Gogo, Kamo Mpela, Young Stunner, and Busiswa. Ryan Coogler's epic was a rare cultural bridge between the motherland and the diaspora, especially on the scale of a big screen effort. Many of us saw Wakanda as an imaginative portrayal of Africa as the progressive cradle of humanity, a sanctuary for Black people where togetherness was key. Black Panther was a celebration, an event to be dressed up for across the diaspora especially. Black people showed up in cinemas wearing outfits inspired by traditional African attire, and we watched a superhero blockbuster packed with Black people, looking noble, coming off as powerful, and bound together in a pan-African vision brought to life. This is us and our people, represented well above any negative stereotypes.